Let's do a seminar for us. That's it.
All right, we are live right now on YouTube. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the live show. It's another day. Okay, we'll look at the market and see what's possible. Okay, we're looking at possible scalping opportunity to, actually meet up with our challenge of turning $100 to $1,000. For those of you who have been consistent in following this challenge, how is it going so far? I hope the last 2 days, okay, yesterday, a day before, has not gotten you out of the market already. Okay, that is why we always advise that you use a very tight stop loss whenever you are trading. Okay, and always make sure that before you enter a trade, you are very certain. Aside the fact that will scalp, okay, looking at making some profit within few minutes in the market. Whenever you want to hold a trade for long, okay, any trade that will make you leave your screen to go do some other things, or maybe hold a trade for an hour or thereabout, there is need for you to make sure if you are buying, okay, wait for a rejection at the support, and then if you are selling, wait for all of the confirmations. I don't know what your confirmations are. If it is a break of a trend line, if it is a retest, wait for those confirmations at the resistance, and then take that trade. Okay, which is exactly what I'm looking at right now. Yesterday I was looking at the injective token and all of that. But we'll talk about this, okay? We'll talk about this, and you see how nicely this rejected. So if you have entered this trade just at this resistance level, then you would have taken profit at this other support level, which is where we are currently trading at, okay? So that is exactly what we are looking at. Now, if you are new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button, okay? And the notification bell, so that you'll be the first to be notified each time we go live and then publish crypto related content on the channel. Okay, and after our live shows, we always have a Telegram group where we share signals as well. So you want to be a part of that, go to the description of this video, right? So go to the video here and then go to the description and click on the show more option. The first link here is to sign up for Bybit. We recommend Bybit when it comes to futures trading. Okay, you can use any other exchange for other types of trading, but for futures, use Bybit. So you can sign up with the first link. The second link here will take you to the ongoing campaign. This campaign will be ending in 2 days or 3 days from now. Yes. So after this, we'll continue another challenge and all of that. So yeah, you can be a part of this. Kudos to all of you who have made at least 20,000 in trading volume. Okay, you should be able to get a reward from Bybit after this campaign ends. All right. So then the other links to join the Telegram will be the ones you see below there, right? Okay, so basically what we are looking at this morning is a Saturday. A lot of things happen during the weekend. Okay, so we can have a pump, we can have a dump in the market. So what exactly are we looking at? Okay, there could be a pump, there could be a dump at the market. So that is exactly what we are going to be looking at. We'll look at possible scalping opportunities. So before I go into, you can use the comment section, guys. Use the comment section to let me know the tokens you want us to look at. Okay, use the comment section. Yeah, good morning, Vincent, and welcome to the live show. If you are just joining us, make sure you always smash that like button, guys. Smash that like button to keep it rolling. All right, so what we want to do right now is look at possible scalping opportunity. If there is any token you want us to look at together, make sure you put it on the comment section. Okay, so we'll go ahead and look at that. But for injective, okay, for the INJ token, this is what I was looking at yesterday. All of a sudden, okay, it started, this massive move yesterday. You see that it broke our first resistance there. And then the next level it was heading to was this other one, and it couldn't break this level here. All right. So looking at this and shorting this trade, okay, at this resistance here would have given you a nice profit. So don't enter a trade in between, okay? Don't enter a trade. Let's say you saw, for instance, look at this. I have a resistance there that is now becoming a support, okay? This is our previous resistance, right? So what we're looking at previously was using this area as a support, and then eventually we broke that. So here became our resistance, right? Now, after breaking above the resistance, this is our next resistance, which is where we had this massive rejection with this long wick here. Okay, now we have another rejection here with another long wick here. This happened yesterday. So if you have shorted at this area here, you would have been in profit. But if you are the one who have shorted, without waiting for confirmation and all of that, and you enter this trade around there, you should have been stuck right now. So you have to wait for injective to come down to anything around $8 point something before you can actually start seeing profit or start seeing positive result on your trade. Okay, the whole essence of this is Whenever you see stuff like this, okay, map up your chart, look at the areas of resistance, look at the areas of support. When we talk about resistance and support or demand and supply level, we are looking at those areas where price has rejected previously. Okay, if price has rejected that area previously, it means that there is something there that will actually make, even if this price start moving, all right, even if we have a massive pull down, just like what happened the other day, okay, there are areas that this price will always respect. Okay, these are like bumps on the road. All right, when you're on speed, whenever you get to those bumps, you have to slow down and all of that. So those are what supply and demands, or maybe support and resistance level are on the chart. So make sure you always spot out those levels. Technical analysis is basically using past price event, okay, to predict what will happen in the futures. It's as simple as that. And trading view gives you all of those options to do all of that. All right. So for injective, I still see this coming down, but I have to wait for this to break this particular resistance level we are looking at. And to get a clearer view of this, I'll go to the lower time frame and wait for it to play out. Okay, because look at what we are looking at right now. Okay, we are looking at breaking this level. Anything that will make us break this level down, then you should be targeting the next level around 8.3, $8.2. All right, so that is for injective. I'm not saying enter a trade now, I'm just telling you what's possible. So if I'm to enter a trade, maybe I'll wait for a break of this trend line. Okay, this is on the 15 minutes time. All right, I'll take it this way. Let me use it from this week, or maybe it from down here. All right. So we wait for a break of this trend line here, and then not just a break. What we're looking at is we wait for a break. Okay. When we have a break this way, we want to get a retest. That retest can be at our um, resistance here, which is now a support. Okay. We have a retest there, then take a short trade and target this area as your take profit level. All right. That is exactly what I'm looking at for injective. All right. Okay. And all right. So we have sheep. Somebody wants us to look at sheep. What's happening with that? I think when every other thing was actually pumping a day before, all right, Shiba Inu was dumping. I don't know the reason for that, right? So sheep USDT, right? I think it's 1,000 or whatever. For futures trading, is always listed differently. So we'll look at that. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's go to the 4 hours time frame and see what's possible. What is possible here? Sorry, still having my drawing too. Yeah, if you are joining, mute your mic, mute your mic so that I won't be getting those feedbacks. Once you join the live show, mute your mic, okay? All right, so here, let's do daily. Let's do daily so that we'll get this clearly. I have this zone here, all right? So we'll have this zone here, which is where we're currently rejecting from, okay, with this massive week. And then we have, okay, yeah, Shiba Inu right now. So we have this support here. You are going to be scalping this market, okay? We have an area here. There's another area somewhere around here, okay? So you want to pay attention to this as well. You want to pay attention to that as well, all right? And basically, if we break this level, there's every probability that price will react here, all right? Price will react at this week here, all right? Then anything that will make Shiba Inu to go up above these levels, look at it to go up as high as this level here, okay, 0.01 119, right? 0.0119. So as it is right now, what are we looking at currently? Is just to go to the lower time frame. Okay, we are going to use here as our high. Okay, this is our high on the 4 hours time frame. Then this is our low, or we can use this other region here as our low on the 4 hours time frame. So currently, what we'll be looking at is a possible scalping opportunity. Right now, we have this massive pullback. Let's see how that is reacting on the 15 minutes time frame exactly. So we're having this rejection right here. Okay, we're having this rejection right here. So for Shiba Inu is a sell. All right, it is a sell for me. All right, it's a sell for me. So what I would do is on the 5 minutes time frame, I'll wait to see the pullback already happened. Okay, when we had this rejection, so we had that little retest here, and then we are pulling down again. So what I'm looking for is I'll wait and see if this will play out. Okay, if Shiba Inu will get back to the around 0.0083 or 84. Okay, anything around 0.0083 or 84, take it down. All right, take it down, and then you can actually trail this until you get down to this level. All right, to this level here. You can trail it till you get to this level, but your first take profit level here, okay, to be on the safe side, your first take profit level here should be somewhere around here. Okay, for Shiba Inu, yes. When you enter, your first take profit level should be around 0.08, okay, 0.00828. That is for Shiba Inu, okay? So I'll wait for it to play out. If I will have, another pull, but what I want to see on Shiba Inu currently is to see it play like, come down here and then maybe consolidate a bit around this area and take it down. All right, that is what I am looking at currently. Okay, that's what I'm looking at currently. And if you look at on the 5 minutes time frame, if you look at my indicator here, this is the DMI indicator that I'm using. You see that the momentum is actually very high. Okay, the ADX is showing me here, the ADX is saying 36. So it means that the trend, okay, for this market to continue to go down is very strong. So it is a sell for me for Shiba Inu, okay? Prince Vincent, Shiba Inu is a sell for me, all right? So, but I'll just wait for it to play back to this level, then take a sell, okay, take a sell to the downside. Then here will be my first take profit. If your price gets here, it's either you close half of your position or you move your stop loss somewhere down there, okay? Move your stop loss somewhere down there and then continue to trail the market and see if you did get back to this other level here, okay? So maybe you want to wait to close your trade somewhere around here, okay? Just you can close the trade around here or wait for it to play down to that level. All right. But if I enter that trade, I would maybe close half of my position here, or I'll close the entire position when it gets to 0.00776. Okay. So that is what I am currently looking at on this token right now. Okay. So that should be on my watch list because I'm going to look at that later and see how it plays out. Okay. So yes, that is what I'm looking for. I'm looking at on this particular token for now. Okay. Yeah, the next token you want us to look at is XRP. What happened to XRP? How many of us shorted XRP yesterday? XRP, how many of us took advantage of the short? Okay. So news reaching me is that the U.S. SEC, okay, just want to revenge what SRP did to them, right? SRP won the court case, and that made everything in the market to skyrocket. Okay, so yeah, that retracement we had yesterday was down there. I think we had it up to 60 something, and right now we are pulling back up. Okay, so the SEC started selling their Bitcoin, Bitcoin that they have seized from all these people they have been investigating. So all the crypto they had, they started selling them, right? So that is exactly what made the market to, had that massive dump. Right now on the 15 minutes time frame for XRP, look at this. Okay, I didn't even pay attention to this. Okay, so we are at that upward trend. What you want to do is wait for a retest of that trend line. Okay, if you are going to scalp this trade, look for long trade to the upside for SRP, right? Look for a long trade to the upside. So what you want to wait for is let's map out our highs and lows for this particular token right here before we will look at. Yes, so here is what now let's see where we got this pullback from. With our financial retracement to look at this, we moved here, we looked at that yesterday, right? So, and I was telling you that wait for possible rejection at which area, okay, the 0.5 level on the Fibonacci 2 or the 618 level, all right? And then we were just close to that 618 level. We're just close to that 618 level. So what I am looking at right now is that I see this price consolidating and coming back to this 618 level. Okay. I see this price consolidating and coming back to this 618 level. So if it comes back down here, look for a buy. But right now, what we are looking at is, an opportunity to scalp this market. So we are looking at this area as our high, right? This is our high, and then this area will be our low. This is our low here. All right. So if you go back to the 15 minutes time frame, just wait for this to play out here. I'm waiting. I'm just the way it is right now. Okay. I believe this will play around and then come back to around 80 cents or maybe drop, okay, back to this level before it pulls back up again. So if it drops back to this level here, take it up, okay, and then wait for this to play out. But if we have a retest on the 5 minutes time frame, if we have a retest on this trend line I drew here, okay, once we have a retest on this trend line I drew here and then a bounce, okay, take it up. You can take this up and maybe just target anything around this area, okay? Just target a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. So our stop loss would be just previous, the previous swing low, and then we do a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. Okay, a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. So if you enter the trade around there, just close it around there and see how that plays out. Because right now on the 1 minute time frame, look at that. We just keep rejecting this area, right? Yeah, we just keep rejecting this area. So you want to target that area there as your take profit for the SRP token. Okay, so this is exactly what I'm looking at for SRP, right? That's what I'm looking at, guys, for SRP. So pay attention to that and let this play out. Okay, let this play out. And if we break above this trend, okay, on the 5 minutes time frame, then your next target will be somewhere up there, 77 up to 80 cent. 77 up to 80 cent. Okay, that is it for SRP. So let me refresh my page here on Bybit and see what happens. Okay, so I see a possible rejection coming down. So, I see a possible rejection coming down to this trend line and then going upward. Okay, so just pay attention to that. Pay attention to that, guys. That is for SRP. What token? The OP. Yeah, OP just all of a sudden now. I held OP for a very long time, only for me to sell my OP at loss, actually. And then what happened yesterday, day before yesterday, said, and all of a sudden I couldn't, go back to the market again. So I'm just watching and see how this plays out. I'm just watching and see how this plays out. Okay, so 4 hours time frame for the OP token. Yeah, I have this, you know, this messy looking chart here. So 4 hours we are up there. All right, 4 hours we are up there on the 4 hours time frame. We are up there. So look at this. Yesterday. No. This is not yesterday. I think this was today. Okay, it was yesterday. We had this pumped up there to around 1.65, and then we dropped down to 1.36, 1.65, 1.36, and right now we are consolidating around this area. Okay, we are consolidating around this area. So we are just between this previous resistance that is nice support, and then this other resistance we have up here. Okay, we have this other resistance here, and then where the price rejected from is another area up here. This is equally another area that we should be looking at. Okay, so that is exactly where we went to and then came back. So I see this price going back up there, but right now what you should be looking for is a scalp opportunity for the OP token. So we go to 15 minutes time frame. This is what we are looking at right now. Okay, so for OP, don't jump right into it right now. Wait for a rejection around this zone. Okay, anything around 1.50, 1.51, wait for a rejection there and take it down. Okay, then if it comes down to around 1.38 or thereabout, wait for a rejection and take it up. Now, these are the two scenarios I'm looking at. Okay, if this plays out before we call it a fine, we'll go ahead and take that trade. Okay, this is what I'm looking at. Okay, for a short trade, this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this coming to this area, and then I'll trail this market up there. Our stop loss will be just around below there. Okay, we use this week to set up our stop loss for the long trade, and then for the short trade, we are just waiting for this to come up this area. Okay, let me adjust this. This should come to this zone. Okay, we'll wait for it to play out. All right, you can use limit order to set up this trade for yourself. All right, I'm waiting for this to play out down to that level. Then put your stop loss just slightly above that. Okay, here just put it at that week, and then target this level down there. All right, so those are the two scenarios I'm looking at for the OP token. Let it play out. You can set limit orders, right? You can set limit orders to short here, and then set limit orders to buy here. All right, these are the two scenarios that I'm looking at currently for the OP token. So pay attention to that, right? Pay attention to that and let it play out. We're just in the middle of between the support and the resistance, so we can long this to this area, and then we cannot short it to this area. So let's wait for it to play out, okay? So we want to see like this rejection here, it came down, rejected here, we are going back up. So we want to see a rejection around this area, we'll take it down. And then if we see a rejection around this area, we'll take it up. Okay, that's the setup for the OP token. So it will play out. All right, this is on the 5 minutes time frame. Definitely, it will play out before the end of today. So look at this and take those trades. Okay, take those trades. If you want to take a screenshot of this and let it play out, guys. Let it play out. Okay, smash that like button, guys. All right, if you enjoy what we are doing here, smash that like button. That is for the OP token. Okay, I'm just looking at scalping this token, right? But going forward, you should look at, if you have bought OP token, remember I mentioned OP token previously, okay, maybe not to the general group, but I mentioned OP token, that is one of the token. I think I mentioned OP when it was around 1.40, right? $1.40. And then it dropped down to as low as $1.15. All right. So if you have been smart enough to start accumulating this token at $1.15, right now you should be up by a lot of percentage for yourself. All right, that is for the OP token. While we look at scalping it on the futures market, equally look at this as your long-term goal. All right, optimism will do well. All right, the OP token is the native token for the optimism platform or the optimism network or whatever. Right? Okay. ANKR. Let's look at what ANKR is. USDT. So what's going on with this token? What do we have here? What do we have here? What do we have here? Okay, look at this. Should I take a shot right now? Look at this. Look at this. Go for a quick shot. Nope. 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 Don't go for a shot yet. Let's look at the higher time frame and see what's happening here. Let's look at higher time frame and see what's going to happen. Yeah, I have some injective trade running on my account, so I wanted to play out, guys. I wanted to play out, yeah. Okay, OP token, I had those areas of support and resistance. And on my higher time frame, right? So yeah. This is the area I was looking at. Currently, we are just trailing above that. Okay, so we had this massive pullback here, rejected this area, came down up here. And if I take this support, then we are still around that zone, right? Okay, so all right, let's look at the current market price and the situation here. Don't look at higher time frame so that I don't get confused. Currently, this is what we are looking at right here. Okay, so we're having rejection around this zone here, right? And then that's going to serve as our high, and here will be our low. Okay, this is our low somewhere down here. So this is what I'm currently looking at for this particular token. So we had, that rejection here, and we came down here. We had this rejection here, and we're going back up there. Okay. So you see that horizontal line serves as, my support there. So we had a bounce here, came back again, bounce from that horizontal line again, and we're going up there. So what we are looking at right now is scalping this market will be to go to the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so this is our high, this is our low. What we are looking at is trailing this market. Okay, so we take a short when it gets here and reject. We take a long when it gets here and reject. Okay, so we rejected here, went up there. Okay, touched this like 3 times, came down. Right, though we didn't go down there, but later on, okay, tested this area again and came down here. Right, we rejected this area. So wait for this to play out. Right, wait for this to play out. So what I'm looking at right now for this particular token is, have something like this. Okay, go to this area and then consolidate a bit. All right, consolidate a bit and break it down to the downside. So there I will take a trade. So what you can do right now on the 15 minutes time frame, I will add my line and then follow this trend this way. Okay, so I want to say this trade, follow that trend, right? Follow that trend and come in here. Once we have a break of this trend, okay, we just have a break around this. Let's say we come in here, okay, come in here and then break this trend, or maybe have a retest around there, take it down, guys. Okay, take it down. So this is for a short trade. So this is what I'm looking at for the ANKR token, right? Prince Vincent, this is what I'm looking at. Okay, so I can take it down to that area and then my stop loss will be just above there. This is currently what I'm looking at. This is the setup I will be looking at for this particular token. So yeah, pay attention to that. That is already on my watch list, and I'll be paying attention to the A and K token. Okay, smash that like button, guys. Smash the like buttons, and then if you are not on the Telegram group yet, okay, please join the Telegram group and take advantage of all of the signals. I see that Crypto Mastermind already sent us some signals, okay, on Woo, and he's already in profit. Okay, he's already in profit. I can see him sharing screenshot and all of that. Okay, so if you enter that trade with him, yeah, you are good to go. Okay, you already sent a signal on Woo, so let's look at Woo and see possible scenarios for that Woo USDT and see what's happening there. Okay, for Woo. Yep. So yeah, what was his entry? His entry is market price, right? So his entry was market price, yeah, current market price. And then from the screenshot he shared here, he entered at 0.2331, 0.2331, 2331. Okay, so yeah, this is where he entered. This is where he entered, all right? Just there. And what is expecting now to happen is this market going up there, right? Guys, this market going up there. So you can still enter this trade right now, okay, with market order. Enter this trade with market order. So looking at the higher time frame, let's map out our highs and our lows and see what happens, okay? Let me bring this up there. Okay, let's do a new one because those are no longer valid. Yes, guys, enter this trade, okay? Enter with market order right now. Enter with market order for the Woo token. Enter with market order. You're good to go. Okay, you're good to go. So the areas I'm looking at is this, and then this is equally an area you should pay attention to, which is where we had, this pullback down here. So yes. So I'm waiting for this market to enter, come to this level. Yeah, enter with market order for this particular token, for the Woo token, okay? Enter with market order. That's exactly what I'm looking at, okay? Enter with market order, guys. Follow suit and take that trade, all right? So if you go to the 15 minutes time frame, um, be looking at taking profit around this area. Just wait for it to get down to this area and then take profit. But you can take your first take profit should be around, if you get to 23.84, okay, and then your next take profit should be around 24.80. All right, those are the areas I'm looking at. But this guy said your target should be, around 25. Okay, targeting 25. Whenever you get to this area, okay, if this market gets to this around 23.80, 24, please adjust your stop loss to your entry, or maybe just secure some profit for yourself. You can close out for that position, okay? So if you are targeting 25, 25 should be somewhere up, yeah, somewhere around here, okay? If we come and test this level, that's 25 for you. So yeah, that's the area he's looking at taking profit for this particular token, right? Yes, guys. So if you are in that trade, you should be in profit already. If you're in that trade, yeah, good morning, Sadiq. Good morning. You're welcome to the live show. All right, so basically that is for the Woo token. Pay attention to that and let it play out. Okay, pay attention to the Woo token and let it play out. Okay, pay attention to the Woo token and let it play out, guys. Pay attention to the Woo token. So if you are not on that Telegram group, go to the description of this video and join the Telegram and take advantage of all of the signals that are sent there daily. Okay, take advantage of all of the signals that are sent there daily. Okay, we have XNX. Okay, that's one of the token topping on the top gainers. Let's refresh this page and see what's possible. Okay, so yeah, guys. Any other token? Okay, take this trade, guys. Take that trade and definitely your entries, because it is market order. It won't be the same. Okay, your entries will be in the same. Okay, your entries are not going to be the same, right? But for my DMI has not given me, that cross. The cross is about to just take it, guys. Take it and target it up there. That's exactly what I'm looking at right now. Okay, let's wait for our page to load. While that is loading up, link. Another interesting token is link. Yes, you want us to look at link. We'll look at link and see what's possible with link. Yeah, we'll look at link and see what's possible for link. Okay, yeah. So my trade still there, stock. Yeah, for link, let's go and look at link USDT. For link, yes, and near. Okay, let's take a look at link 4 hours time frame and see what's happening. What's going on? Okay, so here, let's see what happened here. Retracement down to, that's 618 level, yeah. So if you follow this particular candle, we rejected from this 618 level and then we are up there, right? So, um, okay, so yes, for link, what I'm looking at currently is, let's map out our zones and see what we should be looking at. 6.8, $6.8, and we're at $7.3 already. So we had that rejection around here for this level. So there was that rejection around this level here. Okay. So pay attention to this level. I see price getting back there. But for now, for link, it is a short for me because if this trend line plays out, okay, we're waiting for a retest of that trend line, right? Just come and retest. I want to have, as many touches as possible. So yeah. For the trend line, let's see a bounce at this trend line and then we'll continue back to the upside. So for link, it is a short for me, right? Link is a short trade for me. Link is a short trade for me. So we just trail this trend line and then I'm waiting for a rejection above this trend line. If this doesn't happen, okay, if we break below this trend line, then be looking, to short. But I'm waiting to reject here. If it rejects and go up, then take it from here. Okay, what will play out is if we have this candle coming down, okay, and rejecting using this trend line as a support, and it bounces back, then target around 7.3, $7.4. All right. But if the opposite happen, let's say we come in here, break this, and then come back and then use this as a resistance, take it down, guys. All right. So this trend line is going to serve as a confirmation to entering this trade. It's either we reject there, go up, or we bounce here and then we reject here, go up, or we break here and then we go down. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at on the 15 minutes time frame. Currently, I wouldn't advise to take any trade for link. Okay, but wait for it. If it plays out that the market comes up here, right? That it comes up here and rejects, then take it down to this trend line. Then if it passes from this trend line, take it up to that particular zone there. That's exactly what I'm looking at for link, okay? So pay attention to that, all right? Pay attention to that and see what happens. Let the trade plays out, okay? Don't jump, don't rush into it. The market will not run away, okay? Don't rush into it so that you don't rush out. Okay, so let it play out, let everything play out. All right. Once it plays out, then you go ahead and enter the trade, right? Yeah, once it plays out, go ahead and enter the trade and see how best you can take advantage of that. Those are the set I have here, okay? I'm not going to, yeah, those are the setup I'm currently looking at, okay? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So yeah, join the Telegram group if you are not there already. Join the Telegram and take advantage of the signals that are sent there, okay? Take advantage of the signals that are sent there and start trading. Always take those signals with your very tight stop loss. Okay, don't go and trade the market that will take you take you out, and then you start looking for who to blame. Guys, be very careful when you are trading. Okay. What's the next token? Near protocol. So let's look at near USDT. Near USDT perpetual contracts. Let that load up. Yep. Smash that like button if you are just joining us, guys. Smash the like button, okay? The more likes we get, the more people get to find our daily trading. Okay. One good thing about crypto is that you can do it anytime. Okay, you can wake up on Sunday morning and trade crypto. You can wake up late in the night and trade crypto. Okay, you can wake up very early and trade crypto. Saturdays, weekends, every day. All right. So we don't have, those closing and just like the forex market. We can wake up any time of the day, okay, weekends and all of that, and we trade. All right. So currently, this is what I'm looking at for near, and Yeah, so we wait for this to play out, okay? Wait for this to play out. So what I'm looking at currently is this market coming down. So if I bring my Fibonacci retracement to, let's see a possible pullback, this previous high here. So yeah, I still see near coming down there. Okay, so I want to see a bounce from this 618 level. I want to see a bounce from this 618 level. So for now, be looking for short opportunities. So if we go to the 15 minutes time frame, let's look at 15 minutes and see what's happening there. Yeah, so for 15 minutes time frame, okay, we already broke this. Okay, if you are using this, for instance, a trend line like this, we already broke that trend line, right? Already broke that trend line. So wait for this to play out. But I see this token coming back to this level and then maybe finally dropping to this particular level we're looking at, okay? Finally dropping there. So wait for it to play out, guys. Wait for it to play out. If it pulls back up here, take it down. If you pull back up there, take it down because I see that token coming down to around, either 1.3, 1.2 or thereabout. Okay, so pay attention to this. It all depends on what, Bitcoin, decide to do this weekend. If Bitcoin decide to pump this weekend, then um, this could have a massive reversal from here to the upside. All right. So if Bitcoin decide to pump near, will follow suit. All right. So but right now, just look for a possible scalping opportunity and take advantage of that. That's exactly what I'm looking at for near. Okay. I don't know why the Bybit exchange is not loading. So let's see if we can get some of the stuff I'm looking at. Okay. So go to market and market overview. Okay, OP. I thought we had a setup for the OP token, right? Let's look at that OP again. OP. Okay, I think I'm having network issue also. I'm having network issue also. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wait for the setup. Okay. Wait for this setup to play out. Look at that. Okay. Look at that. Market is actually going up there. So you see, if for instance you've said, oh, the market is dropping and you shorted, you would have be taken out of the market right now. So wait for it to play out. So what I'll do is to have a limit order set up there. Okay. Have a limit order set up there to pick this trade when it gets there and then shut it down, or have and then have another limit order here to pick up this one when it gets down there. Okay. So wait for the OP token to, our entry to short should be, look at 1.5, okay, 1.50 to short down, all right, 1.50 or 1.51. So those are the areas I'm looking at, 1.50 or 1.51. So pay attention to the OP token and, take a short if it gets down to that level, okay, take a short if it gets down to that level. That's exactly what I'm looking at for the OP token, okay. For the OP token, that is what I am currently looking at. Okay. All right. So yeah, before I go to the next token that you are actually mentioning, I wanted to see what XN this SNX. Okay. All right. So yeah, let's look at that SNX. Yeah, SSN or whatever it is, USDT. So let's look at this. I'm looking for, okay, we had that rejection already. Guys, we had that rejection already on the 15 minutes time frame. I was actually going to enter the trade. I was going to enter the trade, but we had that rejection already for this particular token. So yeah, 4 hours time frame will be, yeah. Guys,
Oh my God. Oh my God, not bad.
wait for this to play out. Look at that. Okay, we had that rejection around this area already. So yeah, um, will this continue to go down? I doubt. But it can actually go down. Okay, it can actually continue to go down depending on what BTC is doing. So, if we go to the 15 minutes time frame for this token, Yeah, so what you want to do is wait for this. Okay, I will take this level here for this SSS, whatever token the name is. Okay, so either I wait for this to play out and reject from this area, then I'll take it to the up, I'll scalp this to the up, or wait for it to reject here and I'll take it down. That's exactly what I'm looking at for that particular token, right? That is exactly what I'm looking at for that particular token. All right, so um, okay, let's look at some of the tokens you guys have here and see what's possible. Shiba Inu, the trade would have played out, right? Somebody should check. The trade for Shiba Inu, did it play out? Okay, we have Zeta. What's Zeta? Okay, what is Zeta? What's it talking about? Zeta. XETA, right? USDT. What's it talking about? So let's open that and see. What's this talking about? Guys, I don't know where you get all of some of these tokens from. Okay, so the way I'm looking at this right now, I cannot trade this kind of thing. Okay, I can't trade this. Let's look at the volume traded for that particular token right now. See, Zeta, right? This is Zeta, or what's the name is? Yes, Zeta is okay. It's currently actually pumping right now. $30,000, guys. I won't trade this token. Okay, I won't trade this token. Sorry. All right. So be very careful, guys. Entering this market, be very very careful, so that you don't get taken out of the market, guys. Be very careful. Okay. Be very careful with that token. So I won't trade that token. Yeah, $30,000 for 24 hours. This is out of it. Prince Vincent, I don't know where you are getting all of this token from. Okay, let's look at Lado. Okay, LDO, Lado. Yeah, let's look at Lado and see what's happening. For that particular token there, I won't trade it, guys. I will not. I will not. I don't want the token. I'll just go and put money and get stuck. Look at what Lado has been doing. Okay, so we have this range here that we've been having this massive rejection from. All right, rejection. So yeah, this is the area we've been rejecting. And then I'm looking at, look at this massive move here. For Lado, okay, I'm looking to short this market. For Lado is a short for me, guys. So if I pull this to the previous high here, okay, yeah, I'm looking for a pullback for Lado. So what I can do is to go to my lower time frame and look for a pullback for this particular token. So 15 minutes as usual. Yes. So what you want to do for Lado right now, okay, wait for this to play out, right? So on the 15 minutes time frame, look at this. We rejected from this area like 3 times right now. Okay, this is the third time. So we rejected there, rejected here, rejected here. Okay, so on the 15 minutes time frame, look at just trading this range here. Okay, this range is what you want to trade, right? Let it go down. You can take a short right now. Okay, you can enter with market order right now. All right, but to be on the safe side, I'll wait for this to pull back up there, right? Yes, I wait for a pullback. I want to enter this trade. A short will be around 2.64. Okay, 2.64 or 2.4648. Okay, 2.48 to anything between 2.48, 2.50. Take a short to the downside, guys. All right, your entry should be around 2.58. So those are the setup I'm looking, okay? Anything around 2.58, okay? Sorry, 2.50, 2.48, 2.47. I'm taking a trade to the downside. That is for the Lado, okay? It's just a short scalping opportunity. So yes, I'm going to take a trade to the downside. So let's say if this actually plays that, if it has a retest here, then our trade will be triggered, and then we'll just follow it down there. Okay, for Lado, that's the setup I have, right? You can take a screenshot of that. That is the setup for the Lado token, right? So pay attention to that, guys. Pay attention to that, all right? And then don't let this actually slip out, okay? Yeah, pay attention to that. The IOTX, okay? IOTX, let's look at IOTX USDT. IOTX USDT, yes. Okay, so Lado, yeah, is a short for me. Okay, Lado is a short for me. I think I have some trade set up here. Okay, this played out. Let's remove that. This didn't go to the area I expected it to go to, and then it broke, boom, down there. Okay, currently we are down here. Okay, we broke below this range here, so we are down there. Let's look for our new areas of interest. So take this. Let's see. Okay, yeah, up there. And currently we are down. Okay, now this is now serving as our resistance right now. Okay, this is going to be serving as our resistance level because we're looking at this area, then we broke with this massive candle here. So we're looking at rejecting here and coming down here. Okay, so for this token, it's going to be a short for me, but wait for it to play out. And where are you shorting it to? I'm shorting it to this zone down here. Okay, so the area I'm going to be looking at right now is this market rejecting down to this level. All right, rejecting down to that level. Now, in case you don't get down to this other support here, what we'll be looking at is just a bounce. Okay, a bounce at around this area. All right, around 618 level should be, 0.01975, or you wait for the 718 level. Okay, so anything around this area, I'm taking a long trade to the upside. So from that area down to this support level here, I'm taking a trade to the upside. But looking at the lower time frame, what we'll have to wait for, okay, is have a rejection. You see this candle is coming up here, right? So we want to see this area. We just broke through this area, right? So we just broke, guys, we just broke this area, right? So we want to have this resistance level here. We want to have a rejection at this resistance level here, okay? So what I can do is to wait for this to play out. Wait for this to play out. So I will go to my lower time frame. Let's say I take a trend line up there. Where is the trend line? Take a trend line like this, okay, up there. Okay, so I'm waiting for a break of this trend line. When it comes here, I want to see a rejection. Then a break of this trend line will be taking this market down to this particular zone here. Okay, you can take this market, so you can set up a trade to short this market at around this area and trail the market down to this area. Okay, so this is for this particular token. So pay attention to this setup in case this plays out. All right, I believe this will play out today. So pay attention to this particular token. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, this is a setup of what I'm looking at for this particular token. So you can go to the 5 minutes time frame and look for your entry. So if we have this come back up here and then this becomes our resistance level and rejects here, wait for it. Once it breaks this trend line, maybe you have your retest, take it down, guys. Take it down, short it to around 0.18, 0.01850, 0.01850, 0.01850. That's what I'm currently looking at. Okay, yes, that is what I'm looking at, guys. Yeah. So yes, all of this setup, okay, it will play out definitely. It's a weekend, okay. A lot of things happens during the weekend. So there are two things, okay, two scenarios. Either we have a pump this weekend or we have a dump. We continue to dump this market, all right? But those of us who are very bullish with BTC, we don't want to see BTC below 29,500 because anything below 29,500, it means we are going down, okay? So yeah, pay attention to all of this and let it play out, okay? Pay attention to all of this and let it play out. All right, guys. So do you have questions for me? I think ZEC. Yeah, Kojo, you want us to look at ZEC? ZEC, I think that should be 1,000 ZEC, right? So 1,000 ZEC. Let me see what's happening here. Key metrics. Okay, while that is loading up, let's look at 1,000 ZEC. Yeah. 1000 ZEC USDT. 1000 ZEC USDT, guys. Look at this. What setup do they have? Do I have here? Where was this? This token is a wonderful token. This is my, oh, this should have triggered my trade already. We are rejecting at that 618. Okay, yeah, just below the 618 level. This is losses for me right now. Okay, yeah, some losses for me right now. But I'll see how I can add to this position. Yeah, guys, I'll see how I can add to these positions right here. Okay, so for this ZEC token, this is what I was looking at. Right now, we are on this massive downtrend. Okay, massive downtrend. So wait for a confirmation of by a break of this trend line to the upside. A break of this trend line to the upside. But currently, for my Fibonacci retracement to says that we're just below the 618 level, so wait for it. Maybe wait for an entry at around the 786 level. Okay, wait for an entry at around the 786 level. The 786 level is where you are going to be waiting for entry. So let me adjust this entry. Let me adjust this entry to the 786 level, which will be here. So we'll bring our stop loss down there. So this entry will be here. Okay, let's see if this plays out. Let's see if this plays out, okay? If it plays out, just you want to take the trade here and then target the trend line, okay? Maybe we may test the trend line and reject it. But what I'm currently looking at right now is a break above this trend line for this particular token, okay? A break above that trend line will mean targeting this trade and taking it up there or up there, okay? So yeah, this is what we currently have here. So wait for that break, all right? Wait for that break and see how this plays out. Wait for that break. If we continue to go down, then the next level we are looking at will be this area around here. Okay, if we continue to go down, now if this plays out, guys, these are areas of interest you need to be looking at taking profit. Okay, so if this plays out that this market breaks, so currently we are breaking this resistance, right? This support level that is now going to serve as a resistance, right? Okay, so what I want to see is if I go to the lower time frame, like the 15 minutes time frame, okay, you see this little consolidation here, all right? So I want to see this continue until we break that to the downside, okay? So I want to see this continue, maybe like it will continue and continue to serve as using here now as a resistance. So if you continue that way, then you should be taking this trade to the downside and your target should be, these areas here, these areas that I've drawn here, okay, your first target or your second target up to that area there. So these areas, I draw them on the higher time frame. So yeah, we're waiting for rejection, okay? Let it reject again. So we are having this consolidation period here. Let it reject again. So one thing I can do is to pick my trend line from this week here down there. Okay, so if we break this trend line and then we'll have a retest at that trend line, you're going to take this trade to the downside. That is exactly what I'm looking at. Okay, you can see a clearer picture on the 1 hour time frame as well. So wait for it to reject and use this area as a resistance right now. When it rejects, take it down. And when you take it down, I see this trade coming down to cover up, okay, this gap here. All right, the whole of this gap we have here. You see this massive move, the whole of this gap here. So if it covers up this gap, the next area we are going to reject is this area here where I map out here. Okay, so yes, so here could serve as your first take profit level. Yeah, you take a short trade here somewhere around there. Okay, so your entry will be somewhere around, and then you take profit. So let me zoom this out. So let's say our entry will be somewhere there, right? Bring your stop loss just slightly above, okay? And then your first take profit level will be this area. And if you want to continue the market, okay, your next take profit level should be this area. I see this playing out, okay? Depending on what BTC is going to do, I see this playing out. So pay attention to this. Okay, this is my view on the Z token, right? This is my view on the Z token. Yeah, we already look at the IOTX, right? Prince Richard, is there anything special about the IOTX already? Uh, has it played out? IOTX did play out. Okay, let's see. As a trade triggered. Yeah, we already look at this trade. Okay, so we're waiting for this to play out, guys. This is what we're looking at. Let it play out. That if you long the trade, okay, fine for you, good for you. But let it play out, okay. I'm waiting to short this trade when we have a rejection around this area. I'm waiting to short it, okay. That's basically what I'm looking at. That's basically what I'm looking at, guys. All right, that is it for today. We looked at a lot of token, okay, and there are a lot of possible scalping opportunity. All of the trade setup I've given you, please pay attention to that. Okay? Pay attention. You must not trade all of them, guys. You must not trade all of them. If I've had like 10 setup today for all of the trade, you must not trade all of them. So pick the ones you are comfortable with. Maybe you can look at the SRP trade. Maybe you can look at, the Woo. Those of you who are already in that trade should be in profit by now. Maybe you should look at, this, which one again? We looked at the IOTX token. Okay, we looked at the ZEC, 1000 ZEC. We look at Lado. I only gave you a setup for Lado, for Near. Okay, I didn't look at Uni. Okay, Amam. Okay, Amam wanted us to look at Uni, so we had another setup for OP, we had a setup for the ANKR token and all of that. So let them play out, okay? Let them play out. It's a weekend. I don't think you'll be that busy, except for those of you who work on weekends and all of that. So watch your trade, watch your chart, and let this play out. And take, even if it is 10%, 20% you're making, right? Guys, if you're trading with $100 in your account, all right, and you trade with a 10x leverage, okay, which is my recommendation, right? Don't go above 10x leverage, guys. Use anything between 2x leverage, 2.5. You at most use 10x leverage. Don't go above that. I see some of you are using 30x leverage, 50x leverage until you are very confident in the market and you see a short trade that will go in your favor. That is when you use all of those high leverage. And mind you, the higher your leverage, the higher the fee you pay to the exchange. Okay. So, and then if you are considering this and you just have a very little amount of money, like $100, and using all those high leverage, okay, to scalp the market, and the trade is not even going 50%. Your trade, the trade you are closing is not going to 50%, it's not going 100%, then it means that high leverage you use is wasted. Okay, if you use high leverage and you're able to wait in the market for the trade to go up to 100%, kudos for you. Okay, that will definitely work out. Okay, yeah, please check cover. Okay, let me check cover. Let me check cover. Yeah, let me check cover, then we can call it a day, okay? With cover, I'll check cover, then we'll call it a day there. All right. So, guys, so stop using very high leverage, okay? 10x leverage is enough. So 10x leverage on $100, okay? When the market moved by 1% in spot, it is 10% already for you. That is $10, guys. That is $10. So don't be greedy, don't be too greedy so that you don't, wipe out your account, because I need those money. I need you to have those money in your account to be able, okay, to be able to make money. All right. I need you to have those money in your account to be able to make money. Okay. You see this thing about, picking trades at the support, okay, buying at the support and selling at the resistance. Okay. That is exactly how Carver is playing out right here. Okay. You see this trade setup I have here. It is a long trade already. Okay. So for Carver, it is a long for me. We're already in that trade. For cover is a long for me. But this is on a 4 hours time frame. So you can go to the lower time frame and look for the possible scalping opportunities. So target will be here, first target here, second target maybe around there, and then the last target will be somewhere there. Okay, that is for cover. Let's see how that plays out. Okay, let's see how that plays out. But if I go currently 92 cent, for me, go to spot market and buy cover. All right. For those of you who want to hold this, who want to hold, do long-term trade, go to spot market and buy cover if you can. Buy cover and wait for it to play out. Okay. So let me bring this out and let's see what we are looking at on the 15 minutes. Let me take this out of the market. Yeah. Go down there. So cover on the 15 minutes time frame. So we had this rejection here. Okay, so this is area of interest. You see, maybe moving that way. Okay, so currently on the 15 minutes time frame, I'm looking at this. This is going to serve as my high. Okay, and here will serve as my low. So for me to take a long trade to the upside, wait for this to play out. All right, allow cover to consolidate a while, come back to this area, test this area again, then take it to the upside. That's exactly what I will have here for cover. Okay, wait for cover to play out, come to this area. Okay, anything around 90 cents. All right, take it a long trade to the long side, long cover when it gets to 90 cents. Okay, you can buy it and then maybe sell at around 97 or $1. Okay, long cover when it gets to 90 cents. Okay, 90 cents is my entry level for cover. All right, that is my entry level for cover. Long cover when it gets to 90 cents. Yes, when it gets to long cover there. That's exactly what I have here. Lily, do you have anything for us? Lily, are you there? Okay, so Maoga, are you here with us? Do you have anything for us on the, before we go? Because I believe we spent a lot of time here. Do we have anything here? Okay, Freeborn. I have been in trade twice, including yesterday. I lost money, but after I closed my trade, the token retraced back to my entry. Now I will deal with such situation next time. Okay. Yeah, please always, that is what I'm saying. Okay. That is what I'm saying. Now, when I draw a zone of resistance and support level, guys, I take the week into consideration. Okay, I take the week into consideration. Now, what the big boys in the market do is, when we have weeks like this, these are what we call liquidity grab. Okay, see, exchanges knows what you are doing when there are other blocks and all of that. Okay, when we talk about other blocks, it means that there's a particular area where there is a lot of order. Okay, where there is a lot of order, that is why it is called order block. So what these exchanges are actually, or maybe these big boys who trade in the market, whales are targeting are those other blocks. They want to get those other blocks, okay? So they'll go down, take you out, all right, and then start going up. So when I draw a zone of resistance, I support levels or thereabout, okay, I take those into
No,
consideration.
you stupid boys. I say, release my
I take I take those areas, okay, these weeks there into consideration. I take these weeks into consideration as well. All right. So what I can do is, for instance, if I enter a trade here, maybe I have $100, I can enter. If I see a possible scenario that we are going to have a week or thereabout, is it a way to enter the trade here, okay, or slightly below, or enter here? When it gets down there again, I add to my position. All right. So if you enter a trade somewhere around, let's say you entered here, okay, and then all of a sudden the market gets down here. So initially your entering price was around 90 cents, right? And then when it gets down here, you enter again at 89 cents. Okay, this will now bring your entering price to somewhere in the middle here. All right, so if the market start retracing back, it means that if you have gotten here, you're already in profit. Okay, so that's how I trade some of this token. Okay, but if I see anything that will make me enter a possible, long trade to the upside, I do that immediately. Okay, but these are how my long trade, any trade that I'm going to hold for long. Okay, so always pay attention to that. Don't enter a trade in at the middle. Don't enter a trade at the middle between a support and a resistance level. So there's every probability that it will go up and take you out. Maybe if you are shorting, or it goes down and take you out if you are longing, and then before you know it, it start retracing back again and going back to your targets and all of that. So that can be very disappointing. Yeah. So freeborn, pay attention to that. Okay. I'm sorry about that. You're even complaining on $70. You want me to tell you how much I've lost just between yesterday? I think I made some money yesterday before I was taken unaware, and this thing happens to me a lot. Okay, and this is what one thing I need to work on. When I'm sitting down to say, okay, this is the period I'm trading. Trades will actually be going well for me. But all of a sudden, once I open a trade and say, okay, let me go, or maybe I'm leaving where I am to another place, or let me go and get something and come back. Before I come back, that trade would have gone very far, maybe in losses and all of that. And once the trade is in losses, it's very difficult for me to close it because why? I don't want to lose money. All right. And when it's difficult for me to close it, what happened? The end goal will be liquidation. All right. At the end of the day, it will be liquidation, though not all the time, because I've seen a trade that I've heard it went to like minus 50%, and then it still came back and hit my take profit target. Okay. But those kinds of trades are those are stupid decisions actually that can take you out of the market. So if, for instance, I entered this trade to short here, and then all of a sudden it came down here. Maybe here it would have been minus 20%, and then here it became a resistance level or thereabout. Instead of holding it until it gets here and waiting that the market will come down, why not close it maybe with minus $5, minus $10, and re-enter here? When you re-enter here, you now get opportunity to make a longer trade, okay, and make a bigger profit in the market. All right, those are some of the things that some of us need to deal with. All right, so that we don't get to be losing money and all of that. Okay. Please, how to deal with those situations is entering a trade at a resistance. Okay, get a short. Let's say I want to enter this trade. Okay, to the short side. If I want to short this trade, I am on the 15 minutes time frame. Use your trend line. Okay, well, your trend line could serve as a confirmation trend line. It means that what I'm waiting for, if I'm using the trend line, this trend line currently is serving as a support right now. Okay. So what I want to wait for, not just a break, I want to see this token break this area. Maybe to break it and come down to this area. But what I want to do is wait for it to come back and retest this area. Coming back to retest this area and rejecting here means that this area of support is now serving as a resistance, right? So you now take that down. It means that that trade can actually play out and come down to this level. When it comes down to this level, you now now here at this level, we now are sitting at what? Another support. Okay, so what we want to wait for is you can take another trend, okay, take another trend line and put it down there. All right, what are you waiting for? You wait for this particular trade here to play out. When you break it above the trend line, okay, it comes down and just take a trade to the upside. All right, so always wait for those confirmations to play out. Don't rush into a trade, guys. Don't be rushing into a trade. Rush in, the trade will rush you out. Okay? If you rush in, okay, trade will rush you out and all of that. Guys, all right, so that is it. That is it. That is it. That is it, guys. That is it. Please look at all of the trades we have, all right, and don't take all of them. Don't take all of them. Look at the ones that you're comfortable with. If it is Lado, if it is SRP, okay. Link, we equally looked at Link. If it is ZEG or Server, look at all those trades that we've looked at, all right, and trace the ones you are comfortable with. Don't take all the trades, all right. Don't take all the trades, guys. Don't take all the trades. Guys, that is all I have for you right now. Okay, we'll call it a day. The discussion will come on the Telegram group. If you're just joining, make sure you smash that like button, okay? Before we end the live stream, smash that like button for me. And if you want to learn more, join the Telegram, okay? Join the Telegram and get all the signals there, okay? Right? Thank you so much and have a wonderful. Lily, I didn't hear from you. Marva, do you have anything before we end the stream? Anything for us, guys? Anything for us to deal with right now before we end the stream? Sorry if there was no sound. I believe my mic was on. Please, can anyone still hear me? Those of you still who are still in the meeting, can anyone still hear me? Please confirm if you can still hear me, guys. Olufemi, can you hear me? Sorry, it could be from your device, okay? So if you didn't hear me, that means it's from your device. I believe my mic, because I can get the reaction here that my mic is on, right? I can get, the feedback here that my mic is on. So sorry about that, guy. You can go and replay. All right, go ahead and replay. Yeah, go ahead and replay. Okay, thank you everyone. Bye bye. We'll meet again. Our next live stream will be on Monday, guys. On Monday, 9 a.m. Nigerian time, guys. Okay, have a profitable weekend. Okay, don't be careless with your trade. Don't just open a trade and then go and party somewhere. All right, don't open a trade and go and party somewhere. All right, and all of a sudden you don't put stop loss, you don't put take profit, you come back and then you're like, what happened? What happened? Okay, so plan your trade and trade your plan. I'll leave you with that. Okay, bye bye, everyone. We'll continue on the Telegram. Bye. Have a wonderful